What's up, guys? This is Do the Walrus. This is what used to be Chaos Piper, is now Piper Control. Because, it's leaning more towards the control part than it is the chaos part. Alright, BLS, Chaos Sorcerer. Golden right there. One Trag, one Tragodia. I did have two, but now I'm down to one. Tragodia is, no, my second Tragodia is in the side deck, which is over there. Alright. Two Caius. Use those with Monarch Frog and Battle Fader. Cyber Dragon are out. They are inside deck. Cyber Dragon are out. Two Thunder King. They mess up a lot. Plus, if I don't always have a normal summon, I don't want to go into King of Bayou, Mystic Piper, have enough cards in hand. Thunder King, mess everything up. You can't search, and I'm going to negate. You're going to be at bay, not pulling out your big stuff because you don't want me to negate it. These are new to my Piper deck. Tour Guides. I was hesitant at first, but I feel like they just give them that oomph that everybody needs. Plus, I'll throw these out here, use them as bait to get their Effect Veilers out and their traps out, so I can get out my bigger synchros like Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, and blow your crap up. Alright, Sangan, Tour Guide target, plus, I get to search out all the level 1s. Instead of using Night Assailant, I've been using Dark Resonator in this deck. I feel like he's a better option because I draw Night Assailant, and I don't want to waste my normal summon setting him, my Night Assailant. I want to be able to normal summon and synchro, basically. Level 1s, 2 King of Bayou, 3 is 2 Cloggy. Third one is side deck because sometimes, you can feel that you might need that third one. But, yeah. 3 Mystic Piper. Draw engine right there. Abuse it. Love it. 2 Effect Veiler. I don't run 3. I don't feel like 3 is very necessary this format. But, yeah. He goes to grave. I'm abusing Effect Veiler, with King of Bayou. DD Crow. 1 main deck. I have 1 in the side deck. Think about putting another one in the side deck. Not completely sure. But DD Crow. You use Pot of Avarice. I'm taking out the one you really want, to put back in your deck. And I'm, banishing that. Dark Worlds. Getting rid of your Grapha. Monster Reborn. What's your target? Oop, wait. DD Crow. Mech Lord Emperor Weisel. I have another one in my side deck. For if my opponent, uses more stuff like Torrential Tribute, Zenmain, stuff that destroys my monsters, I'm going to side deck in another one and bring him out. Because he comes out as a 2500 beater. Negate 1 spell per turn. And if you have a Synchro, I'm taking it. That's his effect. I run 2 Battle Fader. I don't run 3. 3 can be Cloggy. And then their deck, you have it in hand. You could have drawn a King of Bayou. Or instead of that Battle Fader. And that Battle Fader, the second one, or the third one you draw, you're just waiting for your opponent to attack, and you finally lay it down, and bam, they get rid of it. That's what I feel like has been happening. That's why I put Trag down to 1 and Battle Fader down to 1 or 2. Alright, next card, Treeborn Frog. Love this card in this deck. Keeps coming back. Sacrifice it for Caius. Synchro with him with Tour Guide, not Tour Guide, what the fuck am I saying? Effect Veiler, get Formula, then go into other stuff. It's an awesome card to have. It's like it's free level right there. Free level for a Synchro deck. What's up? Symphonic Warrior Basis. People don't understand why I play this card yet. They still don't. I've talked to people, they just don't get it. It's level 1. When I use this effect, he gains a level for every card in my hand. I have 4 cards in my hand. He's a level 5. Treeborn Frog. That's 6. And just do the math. I can get out of level 8 with 2 cards, or an level 8 Synchro. You do the math. Alright. Spells. Monster Born, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs. Third MST is side decked. Alright, 2 creature swaps. Love these cards in Piper Control. Get a Treeborn Frog, put it in attack mode, creature swap it. Battle Fader, attack mode, creature swap it. My Trag, I have 1 card in hand. Oop, creature swap it. You know, I don't do that one a lot, but I have done it before. Mind control, take my opponent's monster, synchro, get your monster out of the way, you know. New cards to the deck. 2 enemy controller. Think about it. Treeborn Frog, you know, you see these in Frog Monarchs. Treeborn Frog, Battle Fader, they come back. I'm going to take, you know, my turn. Treeborn Frog, Battle Fader, whatever. I'm taking your monster. I've actually used it to where my opponent, I had a monster sitting there. Wasn't doing a whole lot. In my opponent's turn, or my start of my opponent's turn, I use enemy controller when they enter the battle phase after they've synchroed and XYZ, whatever they're doing. I went up against heroes. They got out that one guy, I don't remember his name, but he gets 300 attack for Shining, Elemental Heroes, Shining, whatever. I took control of him, and they couldn't attack me that turn, basically, because I had it set face down, flip, got rid of my monster, took their monster, and they couldn't attack me because that was their strongest monster. Yep, Pot of Avarice, Foolish Burial, 1 for 1. Very nice. New card also, Where Art Thou, came out in Return of the Duelist. Basically, if I have a level 1 in the field, play this, I then get to add 1 level 1 from my deck to my hand. And during the end phase, if I have not normal summoned that monster that I added, or a monster with the same name, I take 2,000 damage. Treeborn Frog in the field, Where Art Thou? Battlefield in the field, Where Art Thou? I'm getting the Mystic Piper. Use this a lot in Kinkabaiu. If I don't already have one, this is what's getting out my Kinkabaiu. 1 for 1, that's what's getting out any monster I need. You know, Mystic Piper, Symphonic Warrior bases, whatever, getting those out. And I can also send one monster to the graveyard. I can send my Mystic Piper to the graveyard. If I, you know, if I can send, you know, level 1s to the graveyard, it's not going to be that big a deal. Foolish Burial, this card targets pretty much all my level 1s. Or if I need a dark or light engrave. So, usually he targets Treeborn Frog if he's not already in the grave, or Symphonic Warrior bases. Symphonic Warrior basis is my main synchro card, and that's what that does. Every card has a role. And now I play 2 Torrential Tribute to help out with crowd control, and sometimes I can't always synchro over big monsters. Yeah. Alright guys, do the walrus, like my deck, subscribe, you know what to do.